Florida. No longer get to wander cities. Not sure you'll see this, but there's a little egret fishing across the creek from me. This is the Hungryland slough. We are just a little bit west of the Florida Turnpike and I-95. And taking the pooch for a morning walk. If you look very far down, the water's glass smooth right now. There's really no wind. About low 70s today. I think I hear an ibis over there chattering quite a bit. So far this morning I've seen a wood stork. You've got the egret over here, a couple of white ibis. And then, hey Fuzzy, how are you? Just wandering the wilderness here. Got the little puppy out today. Seeing if she can be alligator bait. A couple of ibis coming this way. Not sure that's showing up or not, but they're very, very chatty in the morning. Great to see you as well. Trust things are all well with you and yours. I'm starting to get used to this Florida stuff. I did like the last, was it a week and a half ago, we had the 40-degree mornings, which was beautiful running weather. I'm getting a little bit more accustomed to running in this heat. Today was a beautiful morning for a run too. It's low 70s. And all is well over here. It's interesting. If I was up in the Panhandle, I felt like everything was wide open. When you're down here in Southern Florida, and this might be a Palm Beach County area element, boy, they use trees for privacy like nobody's business. And because it's endless summer, everything down here grows so fast. So if we look across the waterway here, that I think is the Jupiter Golf Club, but it's all tree lined there, so you can't really see it. And then you've got I think this is called the Country Estates, Palm Beach Country Estates. About a quarter mile down, there's a bridge across the river there. And if you go across that, you'll end up in Riverbend Park. Beautiful place. You can fish, kayak, paddleboard down there. I will say that we recently moved. Hey, I have a house now. We recently moved, and I now get to see alligators every day. Yesterday, while we were out, my wife and we saw an alligator on the edge of a lake and couldn't figure out what it was really doing. And it very quickly jumped in and grabbed a fish. So that's the first time I've ever seen a alligator actually catch a fish. Now I know that it's part of their diet, but it was pretty impressive to see it occur. You probably can't see it, but there's a pickleball court right there as well. I just started hearing the pickleball paddling. That does seem to be the national sport here. Got a loose dog down here, so wait, Leia, sit. I just want to see what's happening with the dog here, if he comes over his gate or not. Oh no, he's fenced in, so we're good. Okay. The other thing that I think is interesting down here is Hialeah used to be a big time sport down here. I remember when I was younger, people would play Hialeah all the time. I don't know that anybody still plays it, But there used to be public courts, and the public courts were very large concrete structures, so it's expensive to destroy them. So you'll still go to public parks, and there'll be high-ally courts. I've just never seen anybody play there. You could probably play handball in those too, or racket sports. Ooh, little group of terns was underneath us. I have seen alligators in this waterway pretty frequently, and it would make perfectly good sense. That's basically a highway for alligators. Yeah, I do remember that too, that, well, I feel like Southern Florida was always kind of that vice trap, whether it was drugs, gambling, horses, dogs. There always seemed to be something going on down here in regards to that. I noticed that one of the local poker rooms is an old kennel club, and I thought, oh, this must be very, very old. And it's like, I think they only shut the kennel club down maybe 4 years ago, something like that. I think in a couple of weeks, I might be over on the Tampa side of the state, visiting with some family. No, I don't think that this is train track. So you know how Florida always created, I'll say, drainage ditches for the water egress in case of storms, as well as for the farming. This happens to be the Hungryland slough, or slough. So it's a very, very large waterway that goes from here. It probably gets all the way to Lake Okeechobee. So what we're on right now is just the, I'll say, the service road. What else have we seen here that's been interesting? Definitely seeing an awful lot of birds, and it's migratory season, so we're getting the, I don't know if you'll see this or not. We're seeing an awful lot of the migratory birds down here, the sandhill cranes, wood storks, so on and so forth. All right, I see another person's here on the trail, so I want to give them some berth. Just wanted to come on and show off a little bit of Florida. Fuzzy, hope you're having a great day. Have an awesome time. I will talk to you and others later, but thanks for joining in. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.